The primary function is for taking oxygen and then waste the carbon dioxide as a waste product of membranes. And also there are some of key organ that are happen in this respiratory system. The first was mouth or nose, secondly throat, trachea, bronchi, and the last was lung.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
So how do you usually practice to playing a keyboard?
I usually practice with my teacher in my home.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. MTsB choice, credible,
High quality,
objective,
integrity.
konstruk amalia alusuna, excellent.
Hello everyone, welcome back again to the MTsB podcast. Okay, so in this podcast, we will talk about the human respiratory system. And we start from how our body is taking in oxygen to the complex process occurring in our lung health. And we will also discuss about every aspect that make these systems so vital for our life, of course. And so without any further ado, join us to understand how we breathe and why maintaining healthy respiratory is very important as a key ultimate to a healthy life. But before that, let us introduce ourselves. My name is Keyla Yuninda,
And my name is Henny Ramazaira,
and we are from 9.3. Okay, so start from you, Henny. I want to ask you something.
Yes, you can.
Okay, from your opinion, tell me about what the respiratory human system is.
For my opinion, the respiratory system is primarily responsible for gas exchange in our bodies.
Okay, that's a great overview. Thank you so much for explaining to me. So, how about the primary function of the human respiratory system?
The primary function is for taking oxygen and then waste the carbon dioxide as a waste product of membranes. And also there are some of key organ that are happen in this respiratory system. The first was mouth or nose, secondly throat, trachea, bronchi, and the last was lung.
Okay, that's a great overview, Henny. Can we next to the next question?
Yes, you can.
Okay, when we breathe in, what happened at the each step? Please explain to me one by one.
When we are breathing, the air was exhaled for ourselves from the throat string to the alveoli is the carbon dioxide, while the oxygen was from the alveoli to the bloodstream.
Okay, thank you so much. And how about when the air reach our lungs and what happens next?
When the air reached our lung, the branch feeder was divided into more tiny so that to through the alveoli, and then the alveoli walls was so thin. That make efficient diffusion that happened, and also oxygen that happened was going to the alveoli, then going to the bloodstream. But meanwhile, the carbon dioxide was from the bloodstream to the alveoli to the exhale.
Okay, thank you, Henny. Fun fact, as we know that respiratory health of our body, of course, can be impacted by a various aspect, right?
Yes.
Okay, what do you think about the risk or factors of the major threats of our lung health?
The factor was actually in our nation was normally people was like to smoking.
Yes,
but
that's right.
Yeah,
Because
is we
in nowadays there are a lot of people that smoking, especially for the underage children, right?
I see it every day when people was
Yes,
smoking
that's
in
true.
outside. That was the first factor as the biggest factor of the respiratory disease, and so the second was like can being able to get lung cancer is the dangerous disease that can be happen, and also the last was that you can be expect that was from air pollution. Like the air pollution was can be like we collecting air pollution when we are breathe with unclear air. And from the air pollution, what are the factor that you see from the air pollution, Kayla?
Okay, based on your explanation, additionally, we can after I like read or see something news that like have a correlation between the human respiratory system. The first one is pneumonia and also influenza, which is can actually harm our lung health. The chronic conditions like asthma present the way of like the Norways and also the narrowing and also the inflammation of the human respiratory system.
Wow, that was a crucial information that I heard before. Can you explain the step that people can do to maintain his healthy lungs?
Okay, so first of all, I think based on your explanation before, I can add some information. Firstly, we have to avoiding smoking, guys. You know that, and
Yeah,
and
like
nowadays
people.
there are so many people who smoking, especially in Indonesia,
I
right?
don't know what people was like to smoking because I know it was addicted, but when you hear the effect of the smoking was very dangerous, why people are
Yes,
stopping.
that's true. Like in nowadays, there are so many underage children or students that smoking. From the economy aspect, they can like use their money or their income with unbenefit things like smoking, right?
In my opinion, they can more use their money to increase their education. Like
Yes.
nowadays, education is very important. We must have to fake with AI, like to find job. You
Yes,
know.
because there are a lot of potential that we can increasing or improving in our daily life.
Let's back to the topic that I say was about the step to maintain our healthy lung. Can you say the next step that
Okay, we
we
can
can
do
do?
regular exercise instead, like aerobic exercises like running, cycling, swimming, and so on. Because they are not only strengthen our bones, but also they can improve our cardiovascular health.
Well, are you ever do the some aerobic
Yes, of course. I think I like to swim with my family in the weekend.
of the weekend? And I want to ask more specifically that about your discussion that we must have eating healthy food, but can I ask more specific what's food that we must eat for maintaining our healthy life?
Okay, absolutely. We have to eat like nutritious balanced diet for the people who want to decrease or overweight like that. They have to eat food or they have to eat fruit and also vegetables, especially that contain a lot of vitamin C and E. For example, oranges and strawberries.
I
They
more
are
like
rich
orange
of
than
vitamin C, right?
yeah, you're
And
right.
also seeds and nuts that containing a lot of vitamin E.
And then
Maybe just that for
before we close it, because we were to discussion about the sign of respiratory issue that can be happen, and this is very important, guys. You must if listening this deep, more deep than the another. The first, I think, it's when we are having like asthma. This was a very crucial sign that we must having in start to the hospital, right? Like
yes, that's right.
asthma is very crucial when, but people was like having doesn't care with the asthma.
Okay, so I think they have to consult to the doctor when they have over like pain their head like chest pain or coughing always like almost every day.
Is very crucial that
Yes,
must be
that's
go
right.
directly to the hospital. And so that's where for our podcast today about with the team respiratory system. Sorry if there are wrong information that we gave to us.
Okay,
to give
but
to you
before
guys.
that, I want to give a little conclusion.
What?
Okay, based on our discussion, it can be concluded that we have to maintain our respiratory health, especially as a students. Like I said before, we have to avoid smoking, eat a healthy food like fruit and vegetables, and yeah, maybe that's all.
Yeah, that's exactly what we want to say today. Sorry if there are wrong sentence. The last we say, Assalamualaikum
Wassalamualaikum
warahmatullahi
warahmatullahi
wabarakatuh.
wabarakatuh.